Ever looked at a cat and thought, you're plotting something? Man, I want to know what. Well, meet the Siamese. Sleek, royal, mysterious, and way too smart for their own good. They're not just pretty, they're opinionated, dramatic, and ready to tell you what's up 24/7. But what's behind those piercing blue eyes? Where did they come from? Why do they talk so much? And are they the right cat for you? Or will they take over your life? Stick around because we're diving into the wild, weird, and wonderful world of Siamese cats. Trust me, you won't look at cats the same way after this. 1. Royal roots and mysterious origins. Let's rewind the clock a few hundred years. Long before Instagram and laser pointers, the Siamese cat was living the high life in what's now Thailand. Back then, the Kingdom of Siam treated these cats like royalty. And I'm not just being dramatic, they weren't just pets. They were spiritual guardians believed to carry the souls of the departed to the afterlife. When someone important died, a Siamese was often chosen to host their soul, then pampered and protected in a temple for life. Yeah. Seriously, they even show up in an ancient manuscript called the Tamra Mayu, basically the OG cat Bible of Siam. Fast forward to the 1800s, these cats boarded ships, crossed oceans, and ended up in the homes of European aristocrats. The moment they arrived, people were like, what is that? Unusual coat, alien eyes, loud as heck. It wasn't long before the Siamese became the cat to have. Exotic, strange, unforgettable, and honestly, not much has changed. 2. The look that stops traffic. Okay, let's talk about the look. You see a Siamese and you know it's a Siamese. They've got that slender, athletic body that moves like a shadow. Elegant, but with the attitude of a model who's late to a fashion show. Those huge ears, set wide, always alert. And the face, angular, striking, like someone sculpted it out of moonlight. But let's be real, it's the eyes that pull you in. That electric ice blue stare that feels like it's scanning your soul. Fun fact, that blue color isn't just pretty. You know, it's caused by the same genetic mutation that gives them their coat pattern. Speaking of the coat, those points, the darker shades on their ears, muzzle, paws, and tail aren't just random. They're temperature sensitive. No joke. The cooler the area of the body, the darker the fur. So a Siamese kitten born white, totally white. The color develops as their body cools down. Nature basically gave them a built-in gradient filter. Stunning, scientific, and totally unique. But beauty is just the first layer. Because these cats, they've got a lot to say. 3. The drama queen of the cat world. Alright, buckle up. If you've never lived with a Siamese cat, you're in for a surprise. These cats don't meow, they talk. And not in cute little chirps either. We're talking deep, guttural, opera singer level yowls. They will walk into the room, make eye contact, and drop a full monologue like, "You forgot my dinner. You're late. Where were you? Also, I threw up in your shoes." And they expect you to respond. It's like living with a tiny furry roommate who thinks they're the main character. They're incredibly social. They don't just want attention, they demand it. Left alone too long, they'll get vocal. Too busy to play, they'll get loud. These cats form intense bonds with their humans. They don't just want to be near you. They want to be on you, next to you, and involved in whatever you're doing. Working, they're sitting on your keyboard. Cooking, they're in the sink. Showering, oh yeah, they're watching. They're nosy, noisy, and needy. But once you fall for that dramatic energy, there's no going back. And the weirdest part, they're smart enough to know exactly what they're doing. 4. Brainpower and mischief. Let's talk brains. Siamese cats are wicked smart. And I don't just mean they learn tricks. I mean they study you. They watch how you open cabinets. Then they open them themselves. They figure out how to work doorknobs. They learn the sound of your snack drawer and come running. People have trained them to sit, fetch, high five, like a dog with fur that doesn't care what you think. But here's the catch. Smart cats get bored fast. No mental stimulation. That's when chaos begins. They'll knock stuff over just to watch it fall. They'll push things off tables, get into closets, chew cords, not because they're bad, but because they're bored. This is the kind of cat that needs a job. Interactive toys, rotating playtime, maybe even a buddy to wrestle with. Keep that brain busy, or prepare to live in a very creative disaster zone. And when it comes to daily life, you better be ready to keep up. 5. Siamese in your space. Alright, so what's it like actually living with one of these little divas? In one word, intense. You're not just getting a pet, you're getting a shadow with opinions. Siamese cats do not believe in alone time. They will follow you from room to room like your tiny, demanding supervisor. Cooking dinner. They're on the counter narrating your every move. Trying to pee in peace. Sorry, that bathroom meetings are now a thing. They want to be in the middle of everything. And I mean everything. But here's the twist. It's not just about attention, it's about connection. These cats bond on a deep emotional level. They know your routine. They sense your moods. Sad day, they'll curl up right beside you, hyped up. They'll bounce around like, yo, let's vibe. It's like having a tiny life coach who sometimes screams in your face. But it's not all snuggles and serenades. These cats are high maintenance emotionally. Leave them alone too long, they get anxious, loud, and sometimes destructive. They crave companionship like oxygen. So if you're a 9-to-5er with no time or travel a lot, either get a second cat or maybe look into a plush toy version of them instead. 6. Diet and health, fueling the fire. These lean machines burn through energy like a Formula 1 race car. So when it comes to food, don't slack. Siamese cats need high-quality, high-protein diets to stay sharp, strong, and sassy. Cheap kibble packed with filler? Nope, that won't cut it. Go for real meat, grain-free options, or even vet-approved raw diets if you're up for it. Because a well-fed Siamese is a happy Siamese, and a hungry Siamese is a loud Siamese. Now, health-wise, you gotta stay alert. They're generally sturdy, but some lines come with quirks, like dental issues, respiratory problems, and a few genetic conditions tied to their breeding history. You ever see a Siamese with cross eyes or a kinked tail? That used to be normal in traditional Siamese, though breeders have tried to tone that down in modern lines. So it's crucial to get yours from a responsible breeder or shelter who does health checks. And don't skip those vet visits. Early detection is everything. Keep them moving, keep them stimulated, and don't overfeed. They'll eat like it's the end of days if you let them. But give them the right fuel, and these cats stay energetic well into their senior years. Now let's talk looks. How hard is it to keep them this fabulous? 7. Grooming, sleek but simple. Here's some good news. Siamese cats are low-maintenance glam. Their short, close-lying coat doesn't mat or shed like crazy. You don't need hours of brushing. Once or twice a week with a soft brush and you're good to go. No knots, no fluff explosions, just that sleek, shiny fur on display. Nail clipping? Every couple weeks. Ear cleaning? Only if they get gunky. They're pretty good at self-care. And baths? Only if they roll in something questionable. And believe me, they will. But here's the real grooming tip. Mental grooming. That's right. These cats need stimulation like a lion needs a hunt. Tunnels, puzzles, feather toys, climbing towers. It's not optional. It's therapy. And if you don't give them something to do, they'll find something you didn't want them doing. So grooming's not just brushing fur. It's brushing boredom off their brain. 8. Is the Siamese right for you? So, after everything you've heard, is the Siamese cat your kind of pet? Because they're not for everyone. They're loud, they're clingy, they're demanding. They will invade your personal space, interrupt your Zoom calls, and climb inside your laundry. But they'll also be your ride or die, your soft, warm sidekick, your emotional sponge, your daily dose of drama, and your forever bestie. If you've got time, love, patience, and a sense of humor, the Siamese might just be your soul cat. But if you need a chill, quiet, hands-off pet, no hate, but this ain't the one. Still here, still vibing? Then I think you're ready. And there you have it. Siamese Cat, a breed that's beautiful, brainy, bold, and just a little bit bonkers. If you love this deep dive, smash that like button and subscribe for more cat wisdom every week right here on Cat Games Fauriza. Got a Siamese story? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear everything. Till next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay cat obsessed.